Welcome to Cozy Corner, where timeless design meets soulful living. Today, we journey through the art of creating your dream apartment, infused with the grace and charm of Parisian elegance. Each corner, each texture, each ray of light tells a story of sophistication and warmth. Whether you live in a studio or a penthouse, let your home become a reflection of Parisian poetry, modern, refined, and effortlessly beautiful. One, the essence of Parisian modernity. Parisian elegance begins with contrast, the timeless allure of ornate details reimagined through a modern lens. Picture high ceilings with delicate crown moldings painted in soft ivory, balanced by sleek, minimal furniture in muted taupe and charcoal. The charm lies in restraint. A vintage chandelier paired with a sculptural coffee table, or antique mirrors reflecting warm, natural light across pale walls. Every piece feels intentional, curated rather than collected. This modern interpretation embraces openness, where fewer objects allow craftsmanship and texture to take center stage. Think linen drapes swaying in the afternoon breeze, herringbone floors that tell quiet stories, and art that feels both nostalgic and new. It's luxury without excess, a calm, lived-in sophistication that whispers rather than shouts. Here, modern Parisian design celebrates authenticity, blending old-world character with sleek contemporary ease. It's not just about how your home looks, it's about how gracefully it lets you breathe. Two, the light of Paris. In every Parisian apartment, light is the ultimate luxury. It flows through tall windows framed by gauzy linen curtains, illuminating textures and tones rather than overwhelming them. Modern elegance thrives in this gentle luminosity, where shadows dance across plaster walls and brass fixtures shimmer subtly with the changing sun. The key is placement. Low furniture to let the light travel freely, pale tones that reflect rather than absorb, and a touch of reflective surfaces like glass tables or antique mirrors. Parisian interiors never feel harsh or sterile. They are soft, golden, and inviting. You can recreate this ambiance even in a small apartment by maximizing natural light and layering it with warm, artificial glow in the evenings. Consider sculptural lamps with opal shades or diffused sconces that frame your favorite corner. It's about crafting an atmosphere that feels alive from dawn to dusk, a quiet reminder that elegance often begins with how a room greets the light. Three, the charm of subtle color. Parisian design rarely screams for attention. Instead, it hums softly in a palette of poetic restraint. The walls are often dressed in warm whites, creams, and gentle grays, providing the perfect canvas for subtle accents. A faded sage cushion, a blush velvet throw, or soft ochre ceramics can introduce just enough warmth to enliven a space without disturbing its serenity. In 2025, the modern Parisian palette embraces muted sophistication, earth tones with a powdery finish, reminiscent of aged plaster and candlelight. The trick is balance. Let every hue feel like it belongs naturally beside the next. Complement soft neutrals with textures that add depth: linen, boucle, wood, and marble. This harmony of color and material creates rooms that feel timeless and deeply human. In a world of visual overload, Parisian minimalism teaches us that a quiet palette can still speak volumes, telling stories through softness, restraint, and light. Four, sculptural silhouettes. Modern Parisian interiors embrace the art of form. Furniture and decor that double as sculpture. Rounded edges, curved lines, and organic shapes replace hard geometry, giving the space a sense of flow and softness. Picture a cream-colored, curved sofa beside a travertine coffee table, or an arched mirror leaning gracefully against a textured wall. These shapes invite touch and curiosity. Every curve feels like a nod to artistry, reminiscent of Paris's architectural beauty, from its grand staircases to its elegant window frames. The idea is not excess, but poetry in form. Even a single sculptural chair or lamp can transform a neutral corner into a visual masterpiece. This is where modern design meets timeless artistry, where utility is never detached from beauty. It's about celebrating human craftsmanship and imperfection, reminding us that comfort and creativity can coexist in harmony. 5. Layers of texture. In the heart of Parisian design lies an appreciation for texture, the quiet luxury that cannot be faked. Smooth plaster walls meet rustic oak floors. Soft linen cushions rest beside marble or brass, and wool rugs anchor the space with warmth. Each texture has a purpose: to balance, soften, or elevate the others. In a modern apartment, layering texture replaces the need for excessive decoration. It creates visual depth that feels intimate and rich. The contrast of cool stone against warm fabric or glossy metal beside matte ceramics turns simplicity into sensory experience. Think of it as tactile storytelling, where every surface invites you to feel as well as see. This approach defines Parisian modernity: understated, elegant, and deeply personal. A well-curated mix of materials turns even the smallest home into a sanctuary of timeless sophistication. 6. The art of negative space. French interiors are never cluttered. They breathe. The secret lies in mastering negative space, allowing the room to feel spacious and serene even when it's small. Every object is given room to exist, framed by emptiness. This sense of calm is what gives Parisian spaces their air of luxury. Minimalism here isn't cold or strict, it's warm and purposeful. Avoid overfilling your apartment. Choose statement pieces that hold emotional or artistic value and let them shine without distraction. A single photograph on a wide, white wall or a marble vase standing alone on a console can evoke quiet grandeur. It's not about absence, it's about intentional presence. In modern living, where chaos surrounds us, these pauses of emptiness allow your home to feel like a breath of peace. That is the essence of Parisian balance: simplicity dressed in elegance. 7. Mirrors and reflections. Mirrors have always been a Parisian secret weapon, not just for beauty, but for light and illusion. An antique mirror with a gold frame placed opposite a window doubles the daylight and expands the perception of space. Modern interiors reinterpret this tradition with minimalist frames, smoked glass, or curved silhouettes. Each reflection adds dimension and romance to the room. In small apartments, mirrors are your silent allies, amplifying brightness and creating depth. Try layering mirrors of varying shapes or positioning one above a fireplace for classic drama. The key is subtlety. Let it blend with your decor, not dominate it. When used thoughtfully, mirrors become more than decor. They become portals of atmosphere, reflecting not just your surroundings, but the soul of your home. In the end, every reflection in a Parisian interior is an invitation to see light, space, and elegance anew. Eight. Vintage meets modern. The beauty of Parisian style lies in its ability to honor the past while living fully in the present. A gilded mirror can hang above a sleek, modern console, or a vintage armchair can pair beautifully with a sculptural lamp. This harmony between eras creates depth and character, a space that feels evolved rather than designed overnight. The key is moderation. Let one antique piece take center stage, surrounded by simpler, modern elements that allow it to breathe. The dialogue between old and new gives your apartment soul. It's not about nostalgia, but reverence for craftsmanship and story. A modern Parisian home never feels like a museum. It feels like a living reflection of history and personality, layered gracefully over time. Blending eras is not only chic, it's timeless. 9. The Parisian kitchen redefined. Parisian kitchens are compact, yet refined, practical, yet beautiful. In modern design, they merge functionality with aesthetic warmth. Marble countertops, brass fixtures, open shelving, and neatly displayed ceramics. The palette remains soft, cream, white, and muted stone tones, illuminated by golden light. Every item is chosen with intention, not just for use, but for its sculptural presence. A ceramic bowl, a glass jar, or even a loaf of bread becomes part of the artful stillness. Compact doesn't mean limited, it means curated. Let your kitchen flow into the living space through continuity in materials, the same flooring, complementary colors, or cohesive lighting. The modern Parisian kitchen isn't just for cooking. It's a space for quiet rituals, where beauty and function coexist effortlessly, turning daily life into something artful and slow. 10. Parisian bedroom serenity. The Parisian bedroom is a sanctuary of soft layers, subdued tones, and whispered elegance. Begin with a neutral foundation, crisp white sheets, linen duvet, and a quilt in muted beige or dove gray. Add visual interest through tactile accents, a silk throw, a velvet cushion, or a rustic woven rug. The lighting is gentle and warm, perhaps a sculptural bedside lamp or a small wall sconce casting a golden glow. Keep the decor minimal yet intimate. A framed photograph, a vase of fresh blooms, or a candle resting on a marble tray. Every element encourages stillness and comfort. The Parisian way to design a bedroom isn't about grandeur. It's about serenity. It's where romance meets simplicity and where every morning feels like waking up in quiet luxury. 11. The artful entryway. In Parisian apartments, even the smallest entryway feels intentional, a graceful transition between the city and the sanctuary within. It's where first impressions are crafted and elegance quietly begins. Start with simplicity, a slim console in wood or marble, a mirror to catch the light, and perhaps a vase of fresh-cut flowers. A vintage rug underfoot can soften the mood, while a sculptural lamp adds understated charm. The key is balance, not too much, not too little. Each item should feel like part of a story, not a collection of objects. In modern living, this space sets the emotional tone for the entire home. It reminds you to slow down when you return and to breathe before stepping out. Parisian entryways are never grand, but they always feel personal, a place where beauty meets function, and where the first step inside feels like a gentle exhale. "12. The statement lighting. Lighting is the jewelry of the modern Parisian home, not an afterthought, but a centerpiece. A sculptural chandelier in brushed brass, a floating glass pendant, or even a minimalist floor lamp can transform the entire mood of a room. Parisian interiors favor soft illumination over harsh brightness. Think layers: ambient light for warmth, accent light to highlight texture, and subtle task lighting for balance. Each glow reveals a different personality of your space: morning radiance, afternoon softness, evening intimacy. Light should feel alive, not mechanical. In a Parisian-inspired apartment, a statement fixture becomes art, something to be admired even when unlit. Its glow connects every detail: the curve of a chair, the grain of the floor, the gleam of a mirror. When light is chosen with love, your home doesn't just look elegant, it feels timelessly alive. 13. The modern salon. The Parisian salon, a living room designed for conversation, laughter, and reflection, remains an eternal inspiration. Today, it evolves into an intimate, multifunctional space that blends beauty with comfort. The furniture layout encourages dialogue: a low sofa, a pair of accent chairs, and a coffee table that invites togetherness. Neutral tones dominate, but art brings personality: framed sketches, abstract canvases, or a sculptural vase. Texture and warmth balance the minimalism, ensuring the room feels lived in, not staged. A soft rug anchors the space. A throw blanket draped carelessly adds charm. Parisian salons are about life, where music hums softly, candles flicker, and time feels slower. It's not about formality, but emotion, creating a space that celebrates both solitude and company. In 2025, the salon is where modern living finds its soul. Effortlessly stylish, deeply human, and endlessly inviting. 14. Nature indoors. Parisian apartments are rarely filled with plants, yet, when greenery appears, it's deliberate and poetic. A single olive tree in a ceramic pot, a sprig of eucalyptus on a dining table, or a few wild blooms in a glass vase. Each placement is intentional, almost sculptural. Nature here is art, not clutter. It connects the interior to the world beyond, softening architectural lines and refreshing the air. For modern living, choose fewer but meaningful greens. One statement plant rather than many small ones. Combined with natural materials, linen, rattan, wood, to amplify warmth and authenticity. Parisian style finds romance in imperfection, and no element embodies that better than nature itself. Every leaf, every petal, every shadow it casts adds soul to a room. It's the final touch, the quiet whisper that turns elegance into life. 15. Living the Parisian way. More than a design style, Parisian elegance is a philosophy of living. It values balance, artistry, and emotion over perfection. It invites you to collect moments instead of possessions. A book half read, a candle burned low, a morning coffee beside the window. Your apartment becomes not just a space, but an expression of your rhythm and taste. Embrace imperfection, a chipped ceramic bowl, a worn leather chair, the marks of time that make life beautiful. The modern Parisian home is serene yet alive, structured yet soulful. It's about finding meaning in the everyday, and grace in simplicity. When design aligns with intention, you don't just live in your home, you experience it. Parisian style reminds us that true luxury is timelessness itself, a way of seeing, feeling, and creating that turns ordinary life into quiet art. In the end, Parisian elegance isn't about luxury, it's about harmony. It's the feeling of calm in a sunlit room, the quiet rhythm of life surrounded by beauty. So open your windows, let the light in, and create your own Paris in every detail. Until next time, this is Cozy Corner, where every space feels like home.